Good morning, everybody. This is Morten from Inkish. Still a little bit rusty, and it's not because I've been drinking. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm here with Barbara from HP.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Flying in from America, right?
Flying in from Corvallis, Oregon, yes.
Yeah. And standing in, I always think this is such a beautiful machine, and it's kind of your child, right?
It is my child, yes. Yeah. I was the head of R&D when we developed this press, so.
I remember when it was announced, and I saw a very proud woman talking about the machine. I guess it was you, right?
That was probably me, yes.
It was you, yeah. Well, one of the things that is, we are here at Hunkler Innovation Days, obviously. One of the things that is part of what you also bring to market is the Better Together slogan, right?
That's right.
I think that in these times where talking to people and having a lot of things in common, this is not just about technology better together, but also about people, right?
It's about people, right. So in industrial print, we have the Indigo team and the web press team. And we're really continually figuring out how to do more and more integration. And it's showing up here at Hunkler Innovation Days. So here at Hunkler Innovation Days, we have the Indigo 120K press that's making the covers for our books. And then we have our Advantage 2200 that's making the book blocks. And so together we're integrating to make final books. And it's not just two pieces of equipment though. We also have workflow and software that are connecting together with SiteFlow. And so, yeah, we know that people can trust the HP brand. Some folks start with an Indigo press, and then they can, as they get more and more volumes, they can move in to a digital roll-fed press.
So you see that as a trend that the Indigo people often moves towards the PageWide presses?
Many of them do. I was telling Noam the other day, I don't think I've been to a site that has a roll-fed press that doesn't have an Indigo somewhere in there. And so we're definitely both show up together in houses.
It's kind of funny because just a few years ago, before industrial print was your total brand, it was funny because it was very much like the Indigo and the PageWide, but it makes so much sense to work together, right?
It makes so much. We have similar customers. Those customers all have similar needs, and the two products work really well together. Together, we have an amazing digital portfolio.
Does that also mean that you will see also more migrations in R&D?
To some extent, yeah. We have different projects, especially software and workflow, where we're definitely working together on it. And we're always having conversations. When I was the head of R&D, Golan and I have regular meetings together of how do we make the best use of the HP assets to pull this together.
And still room for new things in the future?
Always room for new things in the future, absolutely.
Of course, that's why we go to work, right?
That's why we go to work. I mean, HP we celebrated last year the 40th anniversary of thermal inkjet.
Fantastic.
And we just keep investing.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the announcements you did just a few weeks ago, the T500 and the T4250, right?
Yes.
When I saw the T4250, I must say that I was like thinking that this is not just an impressive press from HP, but I also saw it very much as almost like a game changer for the entire inkjet industry. I'm
hoping it's a game changer for the print industry.
Yeah.
So we believe that folks who have really been traditionally on offset can be looking at the T4250 and see, wow, there's more and more production I can move to this.
Yeah.
It's quality, it's productivity, it's versatility, should be an offset replacement. And as labor is a challenge, it's a lot easier to hire someone to work on a digital press than it is on an offset press. So we see it as a game changer.
I can't help thinking about, because I mean, if we look a little bit in the past, I think there's been like a mantra among all of you guys that deliver these wonderful technologies that let's move smaller offset jobs to digital devices so we free up space on the offset presses, right?
Right.
But with the T4250, that is basic, but that is time for replacing the offset machines, right?
Absolutely, that's our expectation.
But what about, because I think that people that might also see our talk here is thinking about the operational cost and consumables and all that, which is like important parameters if you have long runs.
Right.
Is that something you address too?
Absolutely. If you're looking at this, come and visit us and we'll talk through, we can look through your job baskets and give you all the numbers.
Yeah.
And then you can really do a comparison to your plate costs, to your labor costs, to your production costs, and see if this is a good fit for you.
I'm not questioning that you can help people making the calculations. The reason why I'm asking you now is mainly because I think that there might be people that would not consider visiting you
Right.
Because they may think what I was just saying.
Right, it's just going to be too big of a barrier.
Yeah, but what you say is basically that if you have an offset printing company running your, let's say, your offset presses today, you should come and talk to you guys.
You should come and talk to us, and let's talk through the numbers and show the advantages of digital.
Yeah.
Because it's not just some of those consumable costs. It's the entire end-to-end solution.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the T series, I remember the first time I saw was it the T100 or T200, the first ones with data print in Los Angeles?
Right.
Or
O'Neill Data Systems. I think the first one was the T300.
The T300. But when I remember back at the time, I mean, that was like obviously both in the monochrome world, but it was also for transactional print. And now it has just moved so, I mean, incredibly fast to the high quality that we see today. But it also seems like that from the T245 and 50 and so forth, it has been like, I would just say, almost an all-purpose machine. And now with the T4250 and the 500, seems to branch out a little bit again to different applications. Is that true? Or?
So the T4250 is a highly versatile machine. Okay. It'll work on uncoated, coated stocks. It can do books. It can do commercial books. It can do high coverage pages. It can do direct mail. Okay. But it is looking at versatility. Yeah. You can take any paper that you have in stock from an offset house and run it on the press. And with on-press color profiling, that can happen instantly.
Wow.
Within less than 5 minutes, we can profile a new paper. Wow. So the T4250 is
we have to get used to just say that word.
I know, 4 numbers is a challenge for me. The T4250 is built for versatility. Yeah. Now, the T500 mono, that press
books, right?
is very focused on one market, which is mono books, mostly in the trade book market. So it is a mono press. It's singularly focused. It's up to 1,000 feet per minute or 300 meters per minute. And its width of the 55 inches wide is absolutely built as an offset replacement. That product wasn't something that our marketing and engineering teams came up with. That product is something our customers came up with, because HP is the #1 supplier of printers for the book industry. And our customers kept asking us, we need this form factor, we need this speed, and we need this width. And so with enough customers asking us, we're like, okay, let's do it. And so we were able to come out with this T500, and we're really excited about it.
And it's funny you mentioned that, because I mean, we have also made films for HP with Rotolito in Milan and many different places in the US as well. And it's totally right what you're saying, that having something that is so specific for the book market, and if you look at I guess that you are the biggest one. I mean, I know there's a little bit competition between you and Canon, who is the biggest, but when it comes to page count, I guess that you are #1.
When it comes to page count, we are #1 by far, And 7 of the top 10 book printers use HP.
Yeah. So that's fabulous. I just think there's one problem.
Okay.
Too long time before you deliver the 500.
Oh, well, let's talk. If you want one, let's talk.
But I thought it was only in 26, right?
Definitely shipping in 26.
Okay, definitely. Okay, maybe I read wrong here. For the 4250, can't help thinking about, because when you announced the 2200, you had the configuration of 2, 3, 4 dryers configuration on the machine, right?
1, 2, or 3, yes.
1, 2, or 3. When you look at the 4250, which is even faster, what are the bottlenecks? I mean, can you do like full covered papers and still?
Full covered papers, yeah. So that's with the 4250, we have new ink technology, new printhead technology, and together, those are enabling us to do high coverage pages more often than not at full speed. So 800 feet per minute or 244 meters per minute.
Do you think we will ever get back to having like one, either metric or?
No.
No.
No, we'll never merge. But so that's what we're enabling. What we would like to be able to do is, you don't have to look through your job basket and determine, oh, this job is going to run slow or this job is going to run fast. You put on the paper, you put on your job, and you print. And so it's 500 foot per minute quality mode, 800 foot per minute performance mode, and it runs. So it's up to 2 times faster than the T485.
A little crazy question.
Okay, ready.
As a mom for 3 presses, do you love them all equally?
Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's really hard. Yes, of course, as a mother of the presses, I love them all equally, but It's fun to watch the faster presses just with full coverage, print. It's pretty exciting. The 4250 is pretty fun to watch.
So when you see it, I mean, I guess that being part of the HP team is always like, wow. One thing is what you have on the drawing board,
right.
But now you see it in production. It must be fantastic.
It is. It's so exciting.
Fantastic.
And it's so exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. Fun.
Absolutely.